Walton guarded by Green. Green gives ground, and Walton will take the shot. Sidney Green the rebound. Out to Gene Banks.
And say, Bill Walton, if you're going to kill us from out there, be my guest.
Wedman is on Banks. Banks goes up. Walton another rebound. Walton has 7 rebounds coming off the bench today. So Carlisle guarded by Jordan. Bird guarded one-on-one with Woolridge. Wedman hits from outside. Scott Wedman, who is a starter when Kevin McHale was out of action with his Achilles injury, had an 11-3 record as a starter with the Celtics.
That was great rotation defense that time by the Bulls with Michael Jordan, and yet Wedman, the quick shooter, still got an easy shot off.
Kyle Macy and Seasting hooked in. George Gervin gets off the bench. He'll come in for the first time in a moment. Green working against Walton goes in. Walton with another rebound, his 8th, and here's a 3-on-1 break for Boston. But traveling called against Rick Carlisle. You don't often see that from the men in white and green. Sidney Green and George Gervin will be coming into the ball game for the Chicago Bulls, who still lead, but now it's 4. Take a look at the Western Conference first round, also best of 5. The Lakers lead 2-0. So does Houston. Dallas and Denver have 1-0 lead in their respective series. Utah plays Dallas tonight, and a couple of key performers. Mark Aguirre with back spasms is questionable for the Dallas Mavericks. Adrian Dantley will not play for the 2nd straight time for the Utah Jazz.
Well, I think Dantley is as important to his ball club as Aguirre is to his, so that might cancel each other out. But if either one of them is able to play, it's going to give his team a tremendous advantage.
Right in the middle there is number 8, George Gervin, who will be 34 years of age a week from today. 14th year, but his first with Chicago. Played, of course, at San Antonio. The 7th all-time leading scorer with over 26,500 points. All-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. So George Gervin, who's really had to make a traumatic adjustment going from San Antonio to Chicago, coming off the bench here.
Playing a lot less minutes, but he's always been great in the low post, and he's going to have a young player against him, Rick Carlisle.
And they're going to isolate right now. The Chicago Bulls spreading out their offense, making the Celtics play individual defense, not the team variety. They get it into Gene Banks. Banks gets the basket.
That is the best of Gene Banks, under control.
We're going to look for more isolation plays, I think, here from the Bulls.